Según esto estoy ya en vivo. ¿Qué pedo con eso? A ver.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
Simón, hace rato se me... Ah, ¿qué pido? Nos emboscaron los putos trasgos. Sí, o me reviven esos güeyes. Esos insectos dorados son para... ¿Qué pedo? Mira, Viti, vas a ver un combate chido. El troll del bosque. Mira, tengo que subir este pendejo. Los tumbamos entre todos, no mames. Lo quemó el Legolas. El Legolas, no, el Gandalf, no mames. No mames, los magos están rotos aquí. Me encanta la espada y las armas, mira. Ese güey se lo puede hacer solo. Tiene 3 barras, no me deja treparlo el güey. Lo inmovilizó, mira. Es que tengo 2 hechicerías, lo congelaron, no mames. No mames. Ah, la hechicera esta lo congeló y ¿cómo se llama? El Gandalf lo está quemando. O sea, se complementan chido los 2 magos. Sí me gusta llevar 2 magos. Sí, me está curando de la estupidez. Ahí está. Mira, lo voy a soltar. Órale. Sí, por eso la agarré. Mira. Mira, no dejamos que se pare el güey, Mira, no mames. Órale. Mira, ya le metí un crítico al güey. Ahí está. La música, vete. Mira, este es mi equipo. La arquera esta la recluté porque tenía otra que era como yo, pero parecida a esta. Pero murió. No sé cómo revivirla. No manches, aquí he estado pues medio lloviendo, brisando, pero no ha dejado de hacer frío y te hace un chingo de frío. Se mete todo por la ventana, pero no hay vidrios en medio porque el puto perro los tiraba. De que se avienta con todas sus fuerzas o rompió, pero el güey no se cortó. Espérame.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Hasta la voz del Gandalf se parece al del NPC, ¿eh? Ahorita la hechicera es la que me está guiando por aquí porque dice que conoce. Este es de otro jugador. Me dijo ahorita como que en su mundo ella anduvo por aquí, que dice que había un cofre. Pero ya no supe cómo decirle que me guiara ese cofre. Entonces, por ejemplo, si mi Gandalf, que es mío, lo pongo como a que ayude a alguien más, va a agarrar experiencia. Y por ejemplo, si pasamos por un lugar o hay un enemigo, pues ya va a saber cómo chingárselo.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
Pero mira, bosques y todo eso. Ahorita estamos aquí investigando que según esa es la aldea del güey que es un impostor que se supone se hace pasar como el ascendido, o sea, como yo. Y un güey, un guardia me dijo que era de esta aldea, me dijo que viniera a investigar aquí, entonces esto ando haciendo.
You there? Are you
Pero
looking to
mira,
enter the village?
no se ve
Let's go
confiable este güey.
elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
Okay.
I don't know about you, Master.
Me advirtieron que
Word
me
of a
fuera.
curious village does more to spark my interest than deter it.
No es mala señal, ¿eh? A ver. Aceite para linterna. Mira, ¿viste cómo mi barra de vida no se ha llenado? Es porque como ha pasado tiempo y no he descansado, la estamina no tiene nada que ver. O sea, necesito, digamos, descansar sí o sí para que tenga la vida completa. Y eso se logra, durmiendo. Entonces, si no duermo, empiezo a valer mi personaje. Ok, esa es la entrada a la aldea. Ok, ya vi, ya vi, ya vi. Tal vez haya problemas aquí, a ver qué pedo.
Is that what I think it is? Aye, I reckon so. Rather more common looking than I'd expected.
En las posadas puedo dormir y también aquí puedo adquirir nuevas habilidades para mí y el Gandalf, porque el Gandalf sí es mío. Estas dos no son de diferentes jugadores, pero pues las agarré. Esta fue la última que agarré hace rato, la Queen, porque yo traía otra como esta guerrera altota, pero de hacha. A ver qué hay aquí.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village?
No mames, pinches chismosos. Preguntar sobre la aldea por Arthur, a ver.
Tis a name unfamiliar to me, I'm afraid. At least, no one by that name lives here, sir. You would know of our village? As you can see, is there aught else I can help you with, sir?
A ver si ahorita me encuentro un grifo, Vitin, para que veas cómo está
Have you a
la
different
onda con esos
destination in
güeyes.
mind, master?
This is the inn. We've course. Nothing's free in this world.
A ver, gremio de clases, cambiar clase, mira. Podría agarrar alguna de estas. Ser mago. Siempre que yo quiera puedo cambiarla, mira. Pero no sé. Esta ya tengo casi masterizada la clase. No.
Glad to be of service, sir.
Voy a juntar, me faltan unos... Ay, güey, no mames, es una pendejada. No mames, lo espanté al güey. Ah, chale.
The villagers' stares are as sharp as daggers. What is their
¿Cómo se ve el
intent,
stream,
I
Vitin?
wonder?
You say that, but I sense no hostility. Whatever's going on here, I don't think they mean us any harm.
No mames, este güey se parece al de Witcher.
Greetings. I trust you are enjoying your... If you have any questions, ask away. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require.
Okay.
To begin with, though of course you, which is to say, is there aught else you care to ask? Arthur, you say, have lived in this village. Is there aught else you care to ask? Are you curious what I know of? Naturally, I'm not. You're the second in response. She's. Oops. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally. Those who deal in information. Is there aught else you care to ask? I take care then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, will allow you to fell all foes, both
Okay. Aquí. ¿Estás muteado, everything?
I'll go and open the chest.
Ah, perfecto.
I suppose there can be no harm in doing anything.
We'll find a new spot, I'm sure.
Oh, you wonder how I know? Not mysterious about it, but don't worry yourself. Can't offer you any help. Still, I suppose I've a hefty wager riding on you.
Do to someone else what I just did to you. What could she have meant by that?
Dare I presume I've caught your eye?
No seeing you about. You the outsider? My lord, come on, follow me. I've something real nice to show you.
Okay. ¿Qué pedo?
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden.
I'm not interested.
Can't say I've any tidings to...
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
¿Qué pedo?
This is, of course. Nothing's free in this world. Glad to be of service, sir. Too much excitement is rarely a good thing.
By your command, Arisen.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Well met, sir. How might... I be of service?
Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity. Do come again.
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use.
Let us hope 'tis not mere frippery.
Fancy a look at my wares? Fine place.
I warn you.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up. though we are less fleet of foot.
Is there aught else you care to ask? If aught about what is here that to begin with, of course you are knowing, which is to say, you have my... Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
As a matter of fact, every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
Now there's a thought.
Now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Well met, sir.
Don't bring trouble to my door, you hear?
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Don't bring trouble.
Fancy a look at my wares?
That I would be glad to purchase any of your unwanted items.
Tis a pity we must part after sharing such a journey.
Are you fit to travel? Then let's not dawdle.
At once, Master.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Please, come faster.
told you, boss. Yes, don't worry. I told you, boss. Yes, don't worry. My disguise is the best. Yes, boss. They will never suspect my disguise. Don't worry. Yes, boss. They will never suspect my disguise. Don't worry. Yes, no problem. Nigga! Y de este otro lado.
Fancy a look at my wares?
I am in pain. I fell and slipped in the snow. Everything hurts.
Fancy a look at my wares?
I'm in no mood for a chinwag, thank you.
Well met, sir.
Is there aught else you care to ask? You're curious? What naturally I'm... You're the second. In response, she's... Oops. Don't misunderstand. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves. Is there aught else you care to ask? Arthur, you... I've lived in this village many a year. Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care, then.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard, Arthur. At least, no one by that name lives here. As you like.
This is, of course. Nothing's free in this world.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
You'll not believe the journey I've had.
Shall we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Ready to forge on?
What brings you here? What you need of me?
letter most inscrutable, and I fear it will remain as such if we cannot find another piece to this puzzle.
Is there aught else you care to ask? Beg pardon? Why would you ask such a thing? A letter. Oh, brass means imitating someone in... Naturally, I can say... Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care, then.
Is this place bereft of beasts?
We cannot accompany you there, Master, but fear not. You'll find us here when you return.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win.
Dear me.
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word. But I suppose I can tell you, his real name is Dara. He was one of us, once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to pay the false arisen. We're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll never be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was but he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest, so the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar and what a still. You'd have a but we can't have him think me thinks he needs. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it with.
Time to be heading. I've a mind to sing. You're the one then. Fine.
How dare...
You're here. I've... its charms.
Is this where you've been all this time? 'Tis rather far from where we agreed to meet up.
I warn you.
A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brant will know how to put what we've gleaned to good use. We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brant. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Over here, if you please.
I've an inkling this is not our first time here.
How very curious. I wonder what other secrets this place holds.
Seems I've drawn the short straw. Of course, I wouldn't dream of complaining about it.
Another statue? Mayhap 'twill yield us sort of use.
Why don't we go take a look? No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. The beast can scarce stand. A well-placed strike is gazing skyward.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
The magic's bestowed is fading.
I could have done no better.
You've risen, spoken to the sun.
Whatever it be, I shall grant you. Focus. A moment of the decision is arrived.
We'll have a hard time splitting his skull through it into slices. Precious indeed. Let us endeavour to obtain them.
Keep thinking of such trifles.
Remember, harmony of mind is harmony of purpose. It was well worth the effort of
A tad too high, methinks. Leave this to me, Master. I'll see us through. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
One of our number is unconscious. No harm shall come to you.
Me? Caught unawares? I've never been so careless.
We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brant will know how to put what we've gleaned to good use. We ought to...
A thief's agility makes them a tricky opponent. Try not to let them get the upper hand.
We need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything.
Would you mind coming over here? This bridge has seen better days.
Be on your guard. 'Twill be just our luck to meet an ambush here.
Right you are.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Come on, don't drag this out.
I shan't let them harm you.
This spell will empower you with elemental magic.
Very well. I shall go on ahead.
Come on, then.
My magics are at your disposal.
Over here, if you please.
Rest assured, Master. You'll hear nary an idle word from me.
This way, Master.
I'll not be cowed by the likes of you.
Stand the chance. You're dead wrong. Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
Not bad, eh? I'll be somewhere to make some quick call. I'm tired of breaking my back for someone else.
You shall not stand idly by.
What am I supposed to do? Trusting me is the last mistake you'll ever make.
Walt, Master!
Our party is well balanced. I can see no weakness.
How are we to get through this door? Pray, follow me.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Work done gracelessly is work done poorly. Where to next?
Now, where was I bound to get?
The one we seek isn't here. Perchance we've come at the wrong time.
Waiting around doesn't seem like to do it.
Welcome to the stuff. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup? Come back any time. At last. 'Tis a good thing we waited.
'Tis easily done.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, Your Majesty. This appears to be a bill calling, but hold a moment. Does this... I see. Ah, but of course. A clever plan. Furthermore, tool server, and all the while, a clever ploy indeed. I've no doubt that this bill would prove his...
So, the false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent Disa. This spider has woven her...
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen, 'tis no simple matter. Should you fall into the hand, however, I am afraid. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? A place with books lightly. Kendrick of the gracious hand. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to...
We have reached our destination.
The goblins... I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind. And to know someone taught them a lesson. At least.
Might as well take a look.
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So if all you check... The price, just remember... Misers die at... early deaths. Many thanks. I appreciate...
So, might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Many thanks.
Would you mind coming over here?
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness spawns can contract.
Go on, have a...
Look, pleasure doing business with you. Interested in my wares?
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all. Commerce is the domain of clever minds. Much obliged. This inspires naught but misgivings. The rules at your neck. The rules at your leg.
Greetings. Well, here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. Have you found any of the items we discussed? Do come again.
Peruse at your leisure.